everybody, and thank you for joining us back here at GCAC's channel. We're sitting here once again with Chief Executive Officer Brad Moore. And Brad, I heard there's a new version of the app that was released. What's new in this release that people should be aware of?
There is. Well, look at that. Isn't that good? I love that. So that is our first iteration of the mTry Cultivator app. We've got an mTry distributor functionality, mTry retailer, and mTry agency app, all built into one as per our contract with mTry. And you know what's exciting about that for all you money people out there that like it when we record revenue? That's one of the key the key requirements for developing and getting recording that revenue. So we're pretty excited about that. Love the functionality. There's some cool stuff in there that says, oh, what's that? EMT. And when I come over there, if you take a close look, we've got something very interesting on the app now that wasn't on a fixie, called the total balance.
Interesting. So what does that total balance mean? What's going on there?
Well, if everybody takes a look back at that previous press release when we talked about what is the purpose of the mTry relationship, their job is to actually bring a better product. Well, I shouldn't even say it. It's a great product already out of the Northern Emerald Triangle, and to bring it to the markets in California and actually ensure that the cultivators get paid appropriately. So what we've done is we have now done some upgrades to Efixie for the mTry product. And I'm happy to say we built in what we call the concept of money. What does that mean? It means that when somebody attests, they grow and they attest, and then they sell, they actually earn an mTry token. It shows up in their wallet. Has value from the layer 2 up to the layer 1 that can be then traded on Uniswap. And most importantly, we then facilitate the buyback to turn that into real dollars as a reward payment for them. This is exciting. Not because it's just the delivery of the contract for mTry, but like we are now at a stage that with our layer 2 blockchain, we have the same level of functionality as some really big heavy hitters out there like Polygon and other 2-layer blockchains. And in some case, I like to believe that our system's actually more robust. And we all know what they're worth and what we're worth. So I like to think, the answer's somewhere in the middle, right?
Yeah, no, that's really interesting. Polygon being worth well over $20 billion and currently trading over $1 billion a day. Right, but I'd say it's got very high volume, and it's probably the best layer 2 solution that is currently out there. So it's really interesting to see that you guys are apparently more robust. So what is your guys' use case going to be virtually the same or a little bit different then?
Oh, so that's the difference. This is not about a crypto play. This is about real business. This is actually, you know what it is? It's about rewarding cultivators and distributors and people in the cannabis supply chain, once again, as a supply chain tech provider, for truthfulness. And see, that's why ESG is so important, as you can see it over here, right? That's such an important thing because that's a statement of who you are. And what this new technology that we've done, look, I've already said we do 2 things really well, right? Increase sales. Why? Because somebody can look at the customers look at the attestations from the cultivator. Love it. Give feedback. 2, we can actually fix supply chain problems. I was just in Germany at Frankfurt. We should talk about that another time, talking to some of the biggest companies in Europe about how we could, using our type of solution, if you had E. coli with spinach, we fixed that kind of stuff in hours. And then the most important thing, and I think this is critical for everybody to understand, with the technology that is now embedded in the Efixie core base, right, and we're utilizing with mTry, is we use a rewards program, right, that rewards people for work, for attestations, not gas fees, not like, hey, I'll pay you to do this for me. It's not about crypto. It's actually about for truthfulness. You attest on the Efixie platform, or in this case, the mTry version of the Efixie platform, you get rewarded for it. Absolutely incredible. And here for all you ESGers out there, we're actually carbon neutral because we use solar panels to actually, we're a net contributor into the power grid. So that's cool too.
Yeah, I would say this is really interesting, and it reminds me of what blockchain technology can actually turn into, as opposed to a purely speculatory play. You're now looking at actual solid use case that's going to improve the world in some way, aside from potentially making some speculators times thousand gains, which in reality usually isn't what happens. So you're talking about applying something with some real value. Now, what that value turns out to actually be, like you said, who knows? Could be somewhere closer to Polygon's market cap right now. I think there's a lot of room for maturity in this space, and this is a step in the right direction completely.
Driving real businesses. Ethereum has something really cool out there. It's called the constant product formula. What it means is that something has a net value statement. So the automated marketing system actually allows for fairness in what goes in and what comes out. We're a huge proponent of Ethereum for one of that particular reason and many others. But the ability to actually, for like I like to say, whether you're in Canada or United States, the actual ability to reward cultivators and hemp and heck, anybody in agri-tech, anybody, we can work in any industry. I think everybody's seen that. To be able to put money back into their pocket for doing the right thing, that's what we're all about. And that's what this technology is.
Wonderful, Brad. Well, listen, thank you for the update. I'm sure all you guys have a lot of questions, so don't be afraid to send them over. We'll happily elaborate on anything we can for you. Check out the app. Brad, any closing words before we go?
Once again, thanks everybody. We love you. We support you, Mike. It was great to see you. I just spent a couple of wonderful weeks over in Frankfurt and meeting with my partner Brian Collins from Switzerland, and then we're off to the races, looking to a great second half of 2022.
Wonderful. We hope all of you guys watching follow us along for that journey. We'll keep you updated along the way, and thank you for your time today.